Because they're like, you're doing what? You're giving me gosh awful vitamin pills. I hate that stuff.
Like human kids.
Exactly. My dog was the only one I ever knew who liked taking a vitamin. I gave her half of a baby's vitamin. She loved it.
That's the big boy. Lily's over there. We'll go see him in a minute.
Oh, those are just boys.
And well, he's going to be flying down to the stage for you guys today. I see him coming. Here he comes with that running start. Everybody, this is Lieutenant Dan, our East African crowned crane. Now he gets that name crowned crane from those beautiful crowns of feathers on top of his head there. Those are indeed feathers. Now they happen to be the same color of the grasslands of Africa, where this guy calls home. And so it helps to provide a little bit of camouflage. But not only that, this is also a wonderful headdress so that he can attract a potential mate. Now these guys also have some pretty big feet. I'm not trying to make fun of Dan here. Dan will actually use these feet to stomp around in those tall grasses. He'll stomp around, flush out those insects, and then gobble them right down just like he's doing with those pellets there. Now Dan's going to be giving us one last flight. Check this out, folks. This is Ollie, our barred owl. Now that is barred, B-A-R-R-E-D, and he gets that name from the barred-shaped patterns on his chest feathers. So definitely check that out. As trainer Justin walks around, you guys can get some pretty cool pictures of Ollie there. Well, Ollie was actually orphaned out in the wild, was found by TWRA, and then was brought in as a little owlet to Knoxville Zoo. He was raised up, and once he was full grown, they actually flight trained him, and he did some free flights within our amphitheater. Well, Ollie now is 24 years old. That's pretty old for a barred owl, so he is now retired. You don't ask him to fly. Now he has a nice chauffeur, Trainer Justin there, to get around when he needs to. So he still enjoys coming out here and being a wonderful ambassador for his wild counterparts, because this is the most common type of owl you can find. So what we like to do is train for tomorrow's behavior. Look at that dive right over your heads there. Good job, Kachita. Hair socks are pretty cool because they were actually hunting family groups, much like a pack of wolves or a pride of lions. Now, most hawks are solitary hunters, so they will hunt alone and for themselves. Well, good job, Kachina. He found a beak and those long, beautiful tail feathers. Now, that beak is pretty strong. He can crack open Brazil nuts and walnuts with ease. I've seen him do it. He does it on a weekly basis. Now, those tail feathers are also pretty cool because guess what? Those tail feathers, here he comes, right over your heads. Hit the brakes, Opie. Beautiful landing. Good job, buddy. Now, as Opie flew down, you might have noticed that he had a little bit of a gap in his tail feathers. Now, that's kind of normal because these birds will shed their feathers throughout the year. It is called a molt. Now, they do not shed their feathers all at once because if they did that, they might have problems flying, right? So what they will do is they will molt those feathers a few at a time through the course of a year so that they can still fly. And that's what Opie has been doing these past few weeks. Now, these birds are a parent. Well, don't worry, for those of you who do not know who she is, well, I'm going to let her introduce herself. This is Einstein, because she is so smart. Let's not be rude, Einstein. Can you say hi? Can you be a little more polite? Smart. She is our Southern Belle. Well, Einstein here got her claim to fame back in 2004 when she was on Pet Star with Mario Lopez, and she's been on several different TV shows and talk shows since then, so, well, now she's famous. Superstar. That's right, she is a superstar. Well, she got that claim to fame because she knows over 80 sounds and vocalizations on cue, which means I can ask her to make a specific sound